Hey guys, welcome to Raja Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing today? Hope you guys had a great day trading in the market. Unfortunately for me, I somehow picked the three stocks out of everything in the market that went down today, with the entire market skyrocketing. The Dow to an all-time new high, the S&P 500 to a new high, the Nasdaq up strong. But the only thing that really didn't do well today was like electric stuff. So I don't know how I was on the wrong side of the coin today, but I still have lots of confidence in my plays, and I think we'll still have a good week. But unfortunately, today was not my day in such a strong market. Usually, when the market has a great day and we're not, playing, some random stuff, you usually do good. But unfortunately, I do have a lot of CCIV, and we'll take a look. Also, show you guys, I did make a couple of trades today, made some money on. Also, was taking advantage, as Kenny likes to say, buy on the dips, loves dips. Took advantage of a lot of dips. Unfortunately, CCIV finished the day at its low, but after hours is up. Really doesn't matter much after hours what it does. It started the day so strong today. I was expecting to see a nice rally, but it just kept coming down and down and down. And, it bounced up a little bit throughout the day. It wasn't like it was just all bad on it, but finally it just started, started up at 24.60 today. I mean, I was like, oh, this is going to be a really great day. I was up a bunch of money, and then it just started coming down, coming down. And you can see here it had some dips. It came back up, some dips came back up. And then at the end of the day, it just sold off. But like I said, still have a lot of confidence in it and not too worried. But let's take a look at how we finished today, down 97,000. A couple of things got hit today. IDEX got hit today. That one was actually down at one point like 24 cents. It was brutal. I was like, oh my God, what happened to this one? But came back quite a bit. And also, it was nice that we have this hedge. So even though this was down 19,000, this also was up 12,000. So it kind of is nice. And we still have the next 2 weeks this $27,000 that's going to evaporate, or either the stock's above 350, and then no matter what, that 27,000 is pure profit for us to keep. Jaguar Health today was also way down today. Came back. CTYX down a little bit today. Verde Bio Holdings, I put in a limit order, got some more. This one trying to average down. Hopefully, we'll see this one pop up tomorrow. We can get out of it, or in the next day or so. Gold Rich Mining today had some volume in it, and I took advantage of it, and I got out of it finally. So out of that one, I actually made about 6-7 grand. We were into it for like 3.5 cents average. So I made some money there. MDM, we sold on, that was a Thursday last week. Also, this PVSP today, I flipped it again, made a little money on it. So another easy trade you can do. But CCIV was the big one that brought us down today. I flipped the 24s a couple of times. Unfortunately, no luck in getting out of them and stuff. So just didn't have that luck. And this Ericsson one, this is looking good. And this is really interesting. I'm not sure why the stock was up 33 cents. I'm not sure why this option is showing 40 cents. I think it should only be about 31 cents for it. But had a nice update after being down. When we got into it, it was around 13.40. But this one, we have a lot of time left. We have until July, so we have a couple of months there. But show you guys the trades I made today. So Gold Rich Mining. Didn't get any fill here when it was at 6 cents, but I just said, you know what? There's volume in it. Let's get out of it today. So sold pretty much all my shares at almost 5 cents and completed that. This is the PVSP one. Bought 900,000 shares at 0.0077, sold them for 0.0081, so made $400. Easy trade that any of my money makers can do. And a big shout out to all my Patreon members watching. And you guys, I hope you guys had a terrific day, because Kenny and the research team, what a phenomenal day they had. Those guys today up $1,868. And you got to remember, that's only and they only have about $35,000 in play. So they're up $4,000 in the last couple of trading sessions. So almost a 12% increase in less than a week. So just simply amazing. Just amazing what they're doing. We'll look at their account here in a second. But this was the CCIV. I sold these 800 contracts. It was dipping down. I said, oh, you know what? It's a dip on CCIV. Let's play it. And then it obviously we got filled, and then that's when it dropped even more. So those 800 hurt us. Then I flipped a couple of times, 400 contracts. I'd sell it at 130, buy them back at 120, make $4,000. And I did this several times, 135s, and we bought some back at 120. And then finally, at the end of the day, I sold some more at 135. So that is my accomplishments there. But yeah, look at this, guys. Kenny and the research team. I mean, these guys are just on fire. So, and all my trades in real time, I put on our Patreon page at patreon.com/Raja Makes Money. But all my the research team, all and Kenny, he's posting everything on the private Facebook group. So once you join Patreon, make sure you follow the directions to get on the private Facebook group. Because I know Kenny and the team they're expecting a huge day tomorrow again. So just a couple of things to look at. But yeah, so $1,800 today. They started with 100,000, so up over $4,000, and that's only with $35,000 in play, or 38,000 now. But yeah, these are all their moves. Just tons of trades you can see here. Um, just all sorts of stuff. And everything that Kenny and the research team does is anywhere between $1,000 pretty much and 5,000, max 5,000. So you can see here, I mean, this is stuff anybody can do and take advantage of. These are all their positions they've closed, but you may not want to play as many positions as Kenny and the research team are playing, or and the other thing is you could do $20, you can do 10. We're just sharing with you the trades that we make, and what we're doing is for entertainment purposes only. Always make sure you trade smart and trade what you enjoy doing and stuff. So. But the big one, and this one is the one the research team really likes a lot. This is GARB, GARB. This thing, they spent $500 on it. It's already up $300. This one's gonna be big. If you haven't seen it, GARB, GARB. So they're looking for a big rally on that one. But yeah, I mean, look at this thing today, up 70% to 9 cents now, and it just keeps going. So hopefully this could be huge if it keeps going up. But this is their big one. I mean, look at the volume on that today. That's just crazy volume when you look at these little for a small stock like that. So Kenny and the research team, another terrific day. Like I said, guys, if you want Kenny's trades and the research team in real time, it's part of our Patreon group, and they are all posted on Facebook. So make sure you are following them and taking advantage of it. A couple of recaps. Could have been a much better day, but NRPI and SRSR didn't cooperate today. He still has faith in them. Keep their days, and we'll look to keep adding to those positions. Looking for a big day tomorrow in GARB, of course. EEENF, EWRC, WNBD, and TTCM. And he says, we have a lot of plays alive that, in my honest opinion, have a ton of life. Jack B. Nibble. So that's from Kenny and the research team. So like I said, terrific day. And everybody's talking about this EENF again also. Let's take a look at that one. EEENF. EEENF. So another energy one. So yeah, these are all these little energy companies that are just taking off. So it's another one here. Looks like off to the races. We got as high as 9. Look at that volume too. Almost 862 million shares traded today. So some good stuff here. These could be huge. So if they strike oil, or they did strike oil, so it looks like a good play. Renslot says a FANG day. Yeah, all the FANG stocks. So this was also interesting. Google won a big case today in front of the Supreme Court, which is going to save them a couple of $1 billion. And their stock had a tremendous day today against Oracle about using Android and if it's proprietary and stuff. So definitely had a great day there. Joe says, EENF, show me the oil, baby. Riding 900,000 free shares sold to get my initial investment out. Awesome. Hopefully we see this big oil announcement coming really soon. So looking at that one. Hold on a second. Kenny and the research team want me to show you guys another one. NLST. Net lists. So this was $1.70. It was up a little bit today. I said, look at the news on this one. Netlist and SK Hynix enter into strategic agreements for patents, technology, and product supply. So that one looks pretty good. I don't even know if we have that one. Must be one of the one that they're playing over here. Let's see, NLST. NLST. Well, I don't know. Read the last paragraph. I'm not sure. What Kenny's looking at here says read the last paragraph. Says oldie but goodie. Headquartered in Korea. Let's see. Conference call today. Oh, this is one for Jeff Schwartz is playing this one. Oh, okay. Now it all makes sense. I had no idea what Kenny was talking about. So, but I guess this should be a good one. I have no clue about this one, guys. So seems like it's out of the research range, price range, but no idea what's going on with it. But hey, guys, yeah, like I said, just a terrific day in the marketplace today for the research team, and take advantage of it, guys. This is why, with the Patreon group, take advantage. These little OTC plays are huge. So definitely good stuff and everything. Like I said, just tons of plays did really, really well today. Take some questions here. PLTR again. Let's see. We've looked at this one 100 times. Probably was up today with the market rally. But yeah, a little bit. I don't know. I mean, like we've said, this one, why is it going to go up? They've already come out and said they're not going to have a good quarter. They've told you what they're going to do. There's no surprise coming here. So definitely will be interested. Amin says, will CCIV go back up? I think so. I have a lot of confidence in it. I have a lot of it. I have 300,000 shares of it. I have 3,000 contracts. That's 300,000 shares. It looks good, and after hours it's up, so that's always a nice sign. It's better than being down after hours. Polly says CCIV is gathering rocket fuel to head to the moon. I think, like I said, I have a lot of faith in this one. Definitely looking good. Gary says, what do you think about the CCIV April 9 calls? I don't know. I mean, which strike price? But yeah, I mean, I think CCIV. I think CCIV closes. The week pretty solid and does it does good. I think it's going to do well. So, but like I said, it's up after hours, so that's always a good sign. 27 cents. I mean, I wish it wouldn't have dropped. I mean, it really didn't move that much. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and sugarcoat this, but 78 cents. I mean, this stock can move dollars at a time. So, like I said, it was a huge update today. I would have liked to see it go up, but. Like I said, I like it. I'm not. It's not going anywhere, and lots of confidence in it. So, Panza says, "Time to head to the casino." That's right. We have live play tonight, Monday night live play coming up. So it should be pretty good from the casino. So hopefully you guys join me if you like to see even more gambling, since the markets are closing down here in the after hours. But this is also an interesting one. Gamestop today. I was like, oh, I knew I should have bought those puts again last week. But it was down this morning, huge, almost 25 points down this morning when it opened because of the news of they're going to sell up to $1 billion in stock, 3.5 million shares, at $200 or so to raise $1 billion. This is interesting. And this is what I said. Well, one, if they sell stock into the marketplace, that's 3.5 million new shares that hit the market that somebody has to exorbitant buy at this exorbitant price to keep the stock up. Two, that means there's more shares for the shorters. If everybody thinks there's no shares available, well, if they add 3.5 million more shares to the float, that's going to be 3 million more shares that those people can short now. So it's definitely going to be interesting what happens with it and where it goes and stuff. But, anytime a company usually has done this, and especially at this valuation, it's going to affect the stock. So while it did, come all the way back today, actually went positive a few dollars, I'm still watching this closely for a massive short play. I think this one still can be way, way down there. So James says, what do you think about CTRM? CTRM. Yeah, we played this one before several times. It's been way up there. It's coming back down. Based on this chart, I wouldn't touch it. It's, dropping, from where it's been, especially the last 5 days. This is not a good sign. Obviously, there must have been some drastic news to cause that drop. But in my opinion, it definitely wouldn't be one that I would be playing. So, GZ, $4 super chat. Hey, thoughts on Tesla this week? So Tesla came out with better than expected numbers. I mean, they were better than expected, but I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that it was a blowout. And Tesla, I mean, today got as high as 708. So, I mean, it was really up 50 points at one time. Um, they're on the higher side of the numbers. They also, they have two of their, vehicles they haven't even produced in the last quarter. I think for the week, Tesla's going to finish somewhere. I think it'll finish somewhere around $700. I think you could see it run a little bit. You could see it drop a little bit, but I think it's going to sit around this range. The other thing is the news is out now. This is like I always tell people. The news is out on Tesla. So we're not going to until they have earnings or until they have another update. They're not. It's not like they're going to blow out and sell all these cars. We know how much they're selling, and it's still a very lofty valuation. I mean, this thing's still a PE of 1,079. Like I tell people, if your business was worth $1, or if you're buying a business, and I said to you, my business is worth $1, would you give me $1,000 for that business? Even if you were going to accelerate the growth of my business by 5 times a year, so you pay $1, next year it's gonna be worth $5, and then it goes up another 5 times next year. It's going to be worth even though $25, 25, and it's going to go. I mean, it's so overvalued, and they have competition hitting the market. You have all these other companies, and Lucid's all over the airwaves now with commercials and stuff. So it's going to be very very interesting. How it all works out and stuff. But I think Tesla's going to sit around. And people just like Tesla. It's like I said, people like Elon Musk. They like the company, and I've said it before. They have a great product. It's a great car, great product. Probably a great company. But it's just the valuation. If you have any investment, sense, do you want to invest in blue sky, or do you want to invest in something that has a valuation that is a doable? So that's where it gets very 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 risky on these plays. But my prediction for Tesla this week, I would say somewhere around 700. I mean, it's been bouncing around. I think I mean, we know it has a base, I think, of around 600. I don't think it's going to go back into the 800s right away. I think Tesla is going to sit around this level and stuff. Apple also, starting to pop up, had a good day today, back to 126 almost. But same thing, and this is also interesting. Like I said, you have you need that rotation. You have all these stocks that have done so well in the short term. At some point, they've got to come back. They've Apple, and it's shocking that Apple's not at an all-time high with the market, but Facebook is, and some of those other ones. I honestly, I'm going to go on a limb here. I think Facebook's actually a really good short play right now. I don't think Facebook's going to have a blowout quarter. It's at all-time highs today, or right near its all-time high. Yeah, it hit all-time high today. I personally think this one is overvalued right now. I think Facebook's a terrific company, has tons of stuff going on. I don't think they're going to have a blowout quarter this quarter with ad revenue and different stuff. I think there was a lot of weakness in February, early March for them, and I think that's going to drastically affect them. So it'll be interesting how earnings come in for Facebook. No, I don't think Facebook's going to $200. But I think Facebook around 275, 280 is probably where it should be. I think that these run-ups have just been very, very strong with it, and it'll be interesting how earnings come in. But just like what I see on my end as a social media person who gets paid by Facebook, and what the values were during this period compared to like December and November and election time, I definitely think this one's way overvalued especially at 308. I think 280, 275, 280, maybe 290 on the high side, but yeah, 308 way overvalued. So it'll definitely be interesting. But once again, guys, just terrific day to Kenny and the research team. I mean, it's like I said, they're up 12%. If you take the 35,000 average, made $4,000. That's 12%, guys, in less than a week. So, make sure all our Patreon members, please make sure you're on the Facebook page and getting the trades that Kenny and the research team are making. You definitely don't want to miss those. But and unfortunately for me today, I did not have such a good day. I did have some trades that made money and some dips that I took advantage of. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, CCIV dipped a little bit too hard. The good news is, if CCIV tomorrow goes up $1, we're gonna have a huge day. I'll be up $150,000 to $200,000. So just as fast as it can go down, it can come up. Hopefully, it doesn't dip anymore. Like I said, it's looking promising. After hours today, it is up and getting stronger. But now it's up 29 cents. It would have been nice if it just would have closed at 23.29 instead, but it didn't. So we have to ride it into the after hour rally. But as you guys know, Kenny loves the dips. So, hey guys, that's my show for you. I've got live slot play from the casinos tonight on my other channel, The Big Jackpot. If you haven't subscribed yet on YouTube, make sure you click on that subscribe button. And if you're watching on Facebook right now and you haven't followed me yet on Facebook, make sure you click on follow me. But hey guys, best of luck tomorrow on the markets. Let's hope for a nice rebound for me tomorrow. Let's hope and wishing the research team best of luck tomorrow and the continued success. And hey, guys, that's what I got for you. And I will see some of you tonight, and I'll see the rest of you tomorrow for Raja Makes Money. Take care, guys, and have a great rest of your night.